We're back, we're better than ever, and we've officially been homeowners
for a week.
But actually, yeah, that is weird to say. But we toured this house for the first time like 2 months ago. So we really had like 2 months of getting an idea of what we want to do to this house to just, you know,
bring the life back into it.
Bring the life back, bring the beauty back.
Restore it to what it once was.
Yes. Make it perfect for a future family to live in, just as much as the old family
loved it.
Loved and lived in it. So we're gonna show you every single thing we wanna do. We have models and renderings of what we wanna do, floor plans.
Yeah, and you'll see the vision.
Yeah. Hopefully you understand.
Yeah. We got our chai teas.
Woo!
Cheers.
I'm gonna hit a car.
So this house is like a block away from everything in
the cutest downtown ever. So Ben and I are gonna move here like next year or 2 years. It has a little downtown area. There's like little boutiques, shops. This place that we just got our chai lattes from, or whatever they're called, is so cute. They have
so nice. We just said it's kind of like Panera, but like a trendier, higher end Panera.
It was packed though, and it's like a Friday, so that's kind of surprising.
Yeah. But we're just heading back to the house.
Oh shit.
To get our plans in order and go over everything.
And show you how we're gonna transform this house into the most beautiful little thing ever, hopefully. All right, I gotta get buckled. All right, the first of the stair talk we just came up with.
I feel like this is where we're gonna just powwow and talk about things.
All right, so for the scale of this renovation, right now this house is a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath house. For resale, if we can make this a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath house, obviously that's gonna skyrocket the price. So that's what we're trying to do. Plus, if we can work for the 4th or like the new bedroom to be downstairs and make it a master bedroom with a bathroom connected to it and a closet, like a master suite or a main suite. We're not saying master anymore. Yeah. That would be ideal.
Well, and we're completely moving the kitchen.
Yeah.
We're expanding that too, so that'll be a lot of.
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, this renovation is like a large.
Yeah. It's definitely taken a life on its own.
Yeah.
I can't speak. So the budget just keeps getting higher and higher
every day, but now we're capped.
No, like we can't go above.
We're not going above, and we have
no wiggle room.
I can guarantee you that we're gonna look back at this video and be like, what the
How naive
were we thinking?
They're so dumb.
Yeah, but okay, let's walk you around the house and actually show you the layout of it. I mean, you've already probably seen the layout if you haven't watched the first video in this. Go Bigger, Go Home series. Yeah, it'll be linked, and that shows you the layout. But now we want to show you like what we want to do, the style we're going for.
Just so you can get the vision of like the new layout and how much the renovation will be and whatever. So.
Yeah. All right.
Let's go. Woo.
So when you first enter the house from the front door, you're like, this is what you're looking at where you are right now. And so we have the staircase, which has like the 2 treads. We're gonna refinish the stairs, obviously. The nice thing is that the wood floors have only been refinished like 1 time. So we can actually go and restore them, which is awesome because that will save us a lot of money. Plus it's beautiful old wood floors, like that's amazing. What we don't like about in here is that this goes right into the living room. And so if we can open this up, it'll make the whole living room space feel bigger. When you enter the house, it'll feel a lot bigger. And we can add a beautiful, my vision is like an iron railing, just like this picture. I think it would be so pretty to have it come up like this. And we'll also continue that iron railing upstairs so that it kind of like, you know, plays into each other. Another thing that we want to do in here, all of the main floor walls, so like the main walls in this house are plaster. We have to train our minds to appreciate the plaster and not think that it's ugly, even though it kind of is ugly, but there's really nothing we can do about it. So we want to kind of minimize it a little bit. So like what I want to do is take out from here, shoot it all the way up this wall, and then, you know, have this open from right here. So that plaster will be gone right there. And then on the ceiling up here, I want to do tongue and groove, which is like the planks on top of each other. You'll see this, we want to do it in a lot of the rooms in here just because everything is plaster. So it's just very, very intense. But all right, let's go into the living room. For perspective, here is the staircase wall, and this is what we want to open up. Have the iron railings, it'll be beautiful, and we'll completely open up this space. All right, to open up this space even more, okay, this wall currently right now backs up to a 3 seasons room. That 3 seasons room, that's where we wanna move the kitchen and the dining area to. So then this wall would be fully open so that the kitchen and the dining area would be open to the living room, because open concept right now is obviously that's what everyone wants. That would be amazing. I still haven't officially picked out like the color wood or anything that I want. I know for the ceiling what I think I want. So for the ceiling, we want to do a natural wood, like a white oak, tongue and groove, and then we want to rewrap these beams because they're obviously amazing. So this picture, the ceiling in this picture is like exactly what I want to do. Just envision this completely open to the kitchen. The stairs will be open. It's just gonna completely, like, it'll be a brand new room.
Okay, so this fireplace is pretty funky. Like, there's kind of a lot of weird things going on. So first what we're doing is ripping out all of this, like, what would you call this? It's almost not, it's not tile, it's like weird stone.
Yeah.
There's like a dragon painted in here, like it needs to go.
It's probably pretty historic, but that's okay.
Yeah, but it's fine. And we're gonna be putting in zellage tile, and that's gonna be incorporated in different areas of the house. So that's gonna be going there. Then they have these little inserts. Those will be filled in. This one is gonna be filled into like around about here, so that we can still have this little space cubby to style with like wood and I don't know, make it look cute. And then for the mantle, it's gonna be this like thick, chunky, natural wood. So that'll go all the way across. And then it'll all be painted white. So it's gonna be a brand new fireplace. It's gonna look great. Hopefully. We'll see.
So this is the 3 seasons room that is going to become the kitchen and dinette area. This wall will be fully removed. That's what's open to the living room. So like if I'm standing right here, like pretend I'm at an island, I'm gonna be looking at the fireplace. A few things with this. One, we need new foundation for it, obviously, because right now it's a 3 seasons room, so it's not even technically a room. What's awesome about this is when we refinish it, we can count it towards the square footage. Another thing that we are very much crossing our fingers with is that we can extend this out a few feet even more, because we're being slightly tight on space. So if we could just get even 3 or 4 more feet with this kitchen and dinette area, that would be awesome. So for the layout, this is what I'm thinking. One, the ceilings are going to be completely like, right now the ceilings are sloped. They're gonna be about a foot higher than the actual living room. So when you step in here, you'll almost feel like you're in like a more grand space because the ceilings will be a little bit higher. The living room is gonna be that natural wood tongue and groove, where in here, I wanna do a white tongue and groove. For the layout of the actual kitchen, this is what I'm thinking. This to here will have the sink, so like I'll be cleaning the dishes at the sink. It's gonna be facing this street. Dishwasher, trash can. This will be a full, all the way to the ceiling cabinet, and in this cabinet will have like a drawer, they can use it, whatever. There's technically not a pantry, so we want there to be a ton of cabinet space that can act as the pantry. And I'm also very, very specific with what I want my cabinets to look like. So I want inset cabinets, which means that the cabinets are pushed in. Like we'll show a picture of inset versus not inset. I just think they look so much more high end. I've studied pictures of kitchens that look very high end and I love so much, and every single one of them has inset cabinets. Okay, so then we have the range, which the range I want to be in a little alcove. So like here's an example of what I mean. And then I want to tile the entire thing in that zealage tile that is like very, it's like almost like raw, it's not perfect. Subway tile is just overdone now, and so this is almost a twist on subway tile, so the entire thing will be tiled in that to match the fireplace, and then to the right of that will be the refrigerator. So I want all of these outer cabinets to be a natural wood, like a super light white oak wood, I think. Like I said, none of this is officially official yet. And then it's gonna be a black soapstone counter on the back, and I want the soapstone to go pretty high up for the backsplash, and then have a little ledge here that we can put like frames and other things on. So that's gonna be the outer area. Then there's gonna be an island. The island's gonna house a dishwasher. It's gonna have a ton of space where they can cook, because really on the outer area, I mean, we have all that countertop space and then a little bit right here, but you just need more to cook. So the island will be right here. People can watch TV. It'll be open to the living room. It'll be amazing. And the island is going to be a super creamy white color. So it will not be white. It'll be a creamy white color. That is very beautiful. Now, this is where it gets a little complicated, because you're gonna see in 2 seconds that we are removing the current dining room. So we needed to fit in a place to add in a dining room that people could sit for dinner with their families. This is gonna be an extensive house, and so you need to have a dining space. Because we don't have a lot of space, we're gonna do a banquette seating area. So it's gonna start directly off of the fridge and have a little bench that goes around the rest of the perimeter of the room, and then we're gonna set a big table there. It'll actually be a very, very large table. We'll have a window go on top of it, and it'll be beautiful and very, very functional as well. We're currently in the dining room area. What they have as the dining room area, it leads into the kitchen. It's right off of the living room, and we are gonna make this the main suite. So we're gonna have a bathroom attached to this. We need to figure out a way to get a closet in here. And because it is attached directly to the living room, we had to figure out a way to get a little hallway so you didn't feel like you were in a living room and it was a little more private and secluded. So this was very tricky to figure out, but I think that we nailed this, as long as the city approves it, which is gonna be the kicker to all of this. So what we do is we have a 4-foot hallway that comes in, and to make that hallway, we're gonna put a master or a main closet right here. So that will give us that little hallway that we need. Then when you step in here, we're going to extend this out 6 feet. So pretend that this window isn't here. It's gonna go out 6 feet. We're gonna remove those side corner hutches, which are beautiful, but for a bedroom, it's just not practical. And we are gonna replace this with French doors. And these French doors are gonna go out to the backyard. It's going to be beautiful. So how we're gonna get a main bathroom attached to this main bedroom is, this is the current kitchen. Well, since we're obviously moving this kitchen, and this is gonna be an addition, so this wall won't be here, this wall will be extended 6 feet out, we're actually going to make a part of the kitchen the bathroom. So it'll extend to like right here. I wanna have a vanity. I'm thinking a natural wood vanity with a very thick, like 5-inch marble countertop. And then on top, so that will be right here. Over here will be the shower, toilet right here. This window, so the wall will be probably starting like right here. This window is gonna be slightly off-centered, but it's fine. We'll put like a tree there or something so it looks normal. You won't even really realize it. Okay, style. So this is a little out there. I don't think Shelby and Sarah understand what I wanna do yet, but they trust that it's gonna look good, and I'm hopefully trusting that it's gonna look good too. All right, we got this beautiful, like dark navy, almost black tile that is like a lot like that natural stone that we're using in the kitchen on the fireplace. And I wanna lay it all out on the floor, but then I wanna have it coming up 2 feet all around the bathroom. So it'll be on all of the walls coming up 2 feet-ish, I think. All out here, it'll be on the floor of the shower, it'll be 2 feet up the wall of the shower, going around the entire perimeter. I think it's gonna look really, really pretty. And then in the actual shower above that 2 feet of that navy tile, I wanna take that the zealage tile that we're using in zealage is not the color. Zellage is like the actual type of tile. So even the floor tile that we're using is a Zellage tile. It's just this one's navy. It'll be like square. The shower one's gonna be the same one that we're using in, it's the white one that we're using in the fireplace and in the kitchen. That is going to go in a herringbone pattern, I hope, all the way up the sides of the shower and around the wall. That goes to the toilet. And then the toilet will be right here. But I think that would be beautiful and make this main bathroom just feel very luxurious. And to get a bathroom with 2 sinks, which this bathroom will have 2 sinks, in this area is like amazing.
Okay, so it's normal in this area for the garage to be detached and like behind the house. So here will be like the main door that people will be coming into, like the homeowners. And Sophie just explained that this is gonna be where like the bathroom for the master, or the main suite is gonna be. So this will be walled off right here. And then so when you walk into the house, it's gonna be just kind of a main hallway into the rest of the house. But we're gonna do lockers here. So then like kids are coming in, they can just throw all their stuff here. And there's gonna be like 3 or 4 lockers here. We're gonna do the same color for the lockers as the island. So it'll be kind of cohesive throughout the house. And then there's gonna be a drop zone. But this way it kind of makes more sense from coming in from the garage into the rest of the house. It's kind of like the mudroom area. But that will be right here.
This little it goes directly into the living room. So this is like the perfect spot for it.
We're upstairs now, and most of the stuff we're doing up here is pretty cosmetic. We're not like changing the layout or doing anything like that, but we are going to be refinishing the floors up here to match the downstairs. We're also going to be doing the same tongue and groove on the ceiling as similar to downstairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like color?
White.
Just white.
Yep.
And I think that'll break up again with the plaster. Like, it is really intense.
It is so intense.
Like, especially with the ceiling being the same way too. I think it'll just minimize the whole plaster look. This is a safety hazard. I am 5'3", so imagine if you were like average height, like 5'6", like you would literally topple over. So this is getting heightened, obviously. But we're gonna do the same iron railing situation as downstairs, where we're opening up that wall, there'll be that railing. So we're gonna do that same thing here, which I think will open up the space a lot too. Mm-hmm. Like, it'll just make it feel bigger. Okay, so this room is the smallest room in the history of mankind. And it has the ugliest paneling in the world too, so we're gonna get rid of that. And then this is just gonna be, we're gonna stage it as a nursery. So we thought that that would be really cute and kind of utilize the space a little better. In the last video, we showed you guys that little model home that Mr. Seller made of the house. And someone DM'd you, right? Mm-hmm. DM'd Sophie and was like, you should make it into like a little doll house. And so we thought that that would be so cute for this nursery. I don't know who's gonna fix it up. I'm probably gonna end up having to do it. That's the plan for this room. So this room was actually the master bedroom. But again, we're just gonna get rid of the wallpaper, kind of obviously redo the floors, update this. This is gonna be the teenage girls' room we're gonna stage it as. Another thing with older homes, obviously they have these heaters, which are like actually huge. But we're gonna do HVAC throughout the house. So these will all be removed, which gives us a lot more space to do that. And then this room has 2 pretty large closets. They're a great size. So that's this room. Okay, the last room in the upstairs is this one. And our plan for staging this is gonna be like 2 twin beds. So kind of imagine like 2 little 7-year-old boys. Twins. Wouldn't that be cute? That would be so cute. So yeah, that's the plan for this room.
All right, so the exterior of the house, it is so beautiful and it's classic that we really just want to bring it back to life. We don't want to change it that much. Like, people are like, are you gonna paint the brick white? Like, no, There's a difference between beautiful brick and old brick, or beautiful brick and ugly brick. This is like beautiful brick. And so we're gonna leave the brick. It does need to be restored. Okay, this is the side of the house. So for the side of the house, this little contraption is the 3 Seasons room. This is going to be replaced with the kitchen. And so for the addition, we want it to be something like this. So you'll have the windows, it'll be like a matte black, it'll be beautiful, it'll work with the house. It's not more brick because that would be super overwhelming, and it will just continue. I don't know, I love the look of this. Unfortunately, the entire house needs new windows and a new roof, which is just gonna hurt the checkbook. And then we want to do also black windows, have them be super classic looking like this. Above the side window or on the main level, there is this like green copper bay window. And so what we want to do is put like a new brass thing over it. It'll be beautiful. I mean, just imagine like that brass with the black bay window below it, and then the brick. I mean, it's gonna be like beautiful. Front of the house, obviously it's gonna be new landscaping. You'll have the new windows. Then there's the front door. If we can restore this front door, that is our goal. I mean, it's very old, so we'll see if it is. Otherwise, we'll get a new front door that still has that arched look. It'll be black, it'll be beautiful, we love it. The railing on the porch will be taken out, and then I'm trying to figure out how to make that front porch area look nicer. The concrete is very, very old, and so we either need to lay a stone on top of it. Like, I loved this inspo picture, and I was like, that might actually look pretty good. And then in the front of the house, there is this the cutest little curved sidewalk. So the sidewalk is just old, so I want to replace that and do concrete pavers with then grass in between it, and have them continue down the entire thing, and it'll be so cute and just look very, very, I don't know, it's just gonna look, it's keeping that characteristic with new things. All right, this is the backyard area of the house. This is like a corner lot, so they've done an amazing job at utilizing the backyard space or the side yard space and making it feel like a backyard. So this pathway is what leads directly to the garage, and then you continue it up, into that new mudroom area. That door, we're hoping that we can also restore that one, paint it black. And then I also, just the concrete area, like the concrete in this house in general is just old. I'm scared of how much it's gonna cost to rip it out, but ideally we rip it out. We continue this pathway. Right now, it's kind of weird, like there's grass right here that just doesn't make sense. So if we could make this actual grass area and then have this pathway go directly in front of the door, up the side of the house, and then into the garage, that would be perfect, because this is where the master bedroom's gonna be. So this is gonna extend out. The master bedroom's gonna get extended 6 feet, but then it's gonna come out 2 feet from right here. So it'll be like this. This will be where the French doors are. And then in front of this, if this is all grass area, then this is gonna be where the concrete is for like a table and chairs. So it'll be right outside the master. It'll be awesome. I don't know, honestly, I haven't thought too much about this outdoor area. So we're kind of gonna still brainstorm, and it'll be fully dependent on the budget and what happens to the inside of the house.
So here's the garage. And we're just kind of cleaning this part up, but above, our plan at least, if it fits into the budget after everything, is to add some space. Like, we're gonna finish this off, and it'll be more of like a office, but not really an office because we're not allowed to do that, but it'll be finished up there. There'll be heating, electricity, everything. So it could be an office, it could be like a play area, whatever they want it to be. And then we're gonna redo the garage doors. They're not, we said this before, but they're not automatic right now, so we're gonna do that, finish the outside, and then just clean the whole place up. It's like really dirty. But yeah, that's the plan for the garage.
A lot of information. Even we're overwhelmed.
Yeah.
We were going through that and we're like, oh God,
what are we doing?
What did we get ourselves into? but I think it's gonna be amazing.
It'll be very interesting to see how the plans change too.
I'm gonna have to
hopefully
learn
they don't, but
I know I'm gonna have to learn how to be flexible because I have such a vision in my mind that something that we want to do is not going to work, or the budget's not going to fit, and so I'm going to have to learn to. There will be things that I'll be like, if we can't move the kitchen,
no, that'll be a problem. Like
that will be a problem.
Yeah.
Things like that.
I'm just thinking like the fixtures and kind of that stuff might have to get
budget down. Yeah. Well, because right now
budgeted
I want the
down,
most expensive things.
Sophie tends to go for the most expensive.
I don't even try.
I know. It's
just happens.
It's just your taste.
Yeah.
I can't help it.
But make sure to subscribe to our channel. This is so much fun. We're flipping our first house. We're taking you along the entire process. This is the second video in the series. So if you haven't watched the first one, make sure to watch it, subscribe. We are going to be putting these out every week as we continue on the process.
Yeah, and we're gonna show you everything, so you'll
know if there's issues.
Yeah, you'll be updated.
There'll be more stair talk.
Yes, stair talks.
Yeah,
our new thing.
Yeah, make sure to also follow me on Instagram at @bySophiaLee. I'll be doing more behind the scenes things over there.
Yep.
I don't know. Is there anything else that I should be adding?
Nope.
Okay.
We'll see you next time.
See ya.